Now, when you take a look at things here, in the 19th century, when there was no light yet, there was something one man came up
There was
with.
never a time that there was no light, but continue.
There was a time there was no light, bro.
No.
God
That was
said
the first
let
thing God created.
God said let there be light in it.
Exactly. So since then there was light.
But there was no fire. There was no when I say light, I'm talking about electricity and all, innit? But I drank water when I came here.
Light has been sent from the one. But
No,
continue.
like I'm talking about electricity, bro.
You should mention that there's no light.
Okay, I just need to drink water. Wait, this podcast, what do you call the name of this podcast again? Is it
Why?
hot seat?
No. It's the
Because
box
I'm
eating.
getting hot, bro. It's more like you're not even asking me questions again. You're just tormenting me.
How am I tormenting you? I've been asking you questions about your business.
No, you just said
No,
like
you're making a false statement on my podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time of podcasting with David Sean. David Sean is actually putting on the cap. That's the funny thing. That's the number one thing. And number two thing is that the guest I have also is putting on the cap. Like, so there's a big possibility that everything you're going to be saying today is all cap. You get
probably.
that? This is all cap. So there's a song by Lil Dog. And the starting of the song was basically, this is all cap, not facts. Because he was trying to not make the police use his lyrics in court. So this is all cap.
No fact.
Yeah. Do you know what no cap means?
No cap. I think it depends on who you're speaking to at the point in time. It might either be no cap, meaning you post an Instagram reel without a caption, or no cap, like you just stop talking and like no cap.
You're starting to sound like Google. Like no cap is no cap. No cap is basically
It's not.
It's a
I don't
lie.
think I'm sounding like Google. I think I'm more of sounding more like Claude rather than Google.
Miss Claude.
Everybody.
Ladies
knows
and
Claude.
gentlemen, welcome Goodness Olaale, aka Klarnow, aka Clypme.
aka Chopiva.
Do you own those three businesses?
Do I want to?
Do you own those three businesses?
Yeah, I work with
Introduce
a
yourself.
team. I work with a team, or I work with multiple teams to just manage it. I would say I'm the creative director of those businesses, not necessarily the owner.
So you found out.
Yeah, I'm the founder of Klarnow. Klarnow is a business that helps other businesses get clarity in what they do and helps them with their execution layer at the end of the day. So having worked with like multiple clients, so at the moment we've been able to generate altogether over 10,000 leads for our businesses that we've worked with. And that's when we now started venturing into other side of business. Like we have the ticketing app now, which is Clypme. And Muya is going to kill me for calling it a ticketing app because it's a social app that has ticketing functions in it. Then there's Chopiva too as well, which is the food layer. And I think Chopiva just boils down to something I used to do back in Nigeria, which was Kusina. So I had a team, we go for parties, we sell food online. And since here in the UK now I'm starting to get my ground, we've already worked with multiple people already. We have the necessary relationship to actually even kickstart that. That's why we have Chopiva right now too. So yeah.
Okay. So when you say leads, what does leads mean?
Leads is people that show interest in your business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So technically, if I have a business and if 1 million people show interest in my business, that's basically like 1 million leads.
So the way Klarnow manages leads for people, when I say we've generated over 10,000 leads, I mean we've taken them from Facebook and taken them into your custom built dashboard, which is the smart management system we actually built for businesses that work with us.
So technically, it's not you just showcasing the business to 10,000 people. It's you actually delivering that 10,000 people into their businesses.
Yeah, it's like getting 10,000 emails
Okay, that makes
of people that
sense.
are interested in the business.
Because why I ask that question is because don't you think it makes more sense if you explain this in layman's terms message, because sometimes I understand that we business people and we entrepreneurs, like, our our acumen is always speak technical terms that other people are much more familiar with. But
Sometimes it's quite interesting to speak it, though, then you explain it to them later. But yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I feel like sometimes small businesses want some kind of clarity, and just because they don't know the technical terms, it's now taking them, oh, what does this mean? Why I'm saying this is because I think, how far ago was it? I can't put a timeline to it, but there was a time where someone told me they were having issues just because of what they could not really. I mean, I understand that when you're starting a business, you should know things like equity, um, the basic terms like
yeah,
gross margin,
revenue,
net
all this,
margin.
yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? But sometimes I just wish the people, like, let's say, the marketing agents,
consultants,
the
agents, yeah.
consultants, the agents, the promoters, the PR people, whenever they speak technical terms to them, they can actually understand. And it boils down to the fact that some artists, or basically some creatives, sign deals that I have no idea of, just because they don't understand some technical terms.
So, so we don't divert here and we don't lose the train of thought. This started with me using the word lead, and you say most people would not understand. But when you look at the people we're working with right now, especially within Klarnow, these are people that are technically inclined already. Most of our business, most we work with coaches and consultants majorly. Like one of my very favorite clients. I love all my clients to be sincere, but one of my very favorite clients right now is IACW, and we've been able to generate over 2,500 leads. I even posted a carousel about that. That was like 2 3 days ago. But that being said, yeah, when I was speaking to her, the very first conversation we had, you could tell because we're able to break down our business just using our framework.
Yeah.
And it just helps businesses get more clarity into it. We're going to be using leads, we're going to be using these terminologies anyways. But if you don't understand the meaning of leads, I'm like, oh, leads means customer to your business. It's that easy to explain to them. But it's easier for us as a collective, my client, to understand what leads means.
How did you assume that I know the meaning of lead?
I did not assume you know the meaning of leads. It's just like I mentioned leads. If you don't understand
Do
it,
you think I know the meaning of lead?
I think you do now, innit? Do you know the meaning of leads now?
I'm not saying now. Did you think I know the meaning of lead? I'm not saying you say. You're telling me now that.
Now I just have to look at you and see what kind of person you are. Well done. Would you know the meaning of leads? Yeah, you have like a corporate background, so you should, innit?
So okay, so
But
you assume
yeah,
that I
yeah,
know.
yeah. I assumed you.
I mean, that's
Do,
fine. I mean, I
but do
I,
you
I
though?
under,
Do you?
obviously, I just
Okay.
wanted to, for example, because like you said, the people you work with, but about the people that are on the pod, like, do you get what I'm saying?
Now, you people that are on the pod, you just learned something new today. Lead means
By who gave them the thing?
customer
Who gave
community.
who told them? Is it you? Credit to you or me?
Bro, at the end of the day, credit to both of us.
Okay, basically, I mean, you've said a lot of things about like things you do and
Yeah.
like things you venture into. So like you saying you do this, like what are the components of things you use to achieve this? Is there like what are the components that you use to achieve this?
So I think one thing that has made the journey a little bit more smooth for us within Klarna, because Klarna is not just me, yes, stay with me, but now it's grown even past. There are some things that I'm still currently learning about the business itself, but the basis falls down to the framework we use in house, which is the Climb framework. And it does start with clarity, link, initiate, make, boost. So any problem you're bringing to us, we use that exact framework all the time. So, for example, you wanting to do box 18, if it was Klarna that was packaging it and promoting it for you, we ask you, okay, let's get clarity into what you want box 18 to look like. And that's more of what you'll be putting in your journals and all those things right now. We link it to your target audience story. Um, and that's more of understanding, okay, where are my target audience at right now? For box 18, for example, or the 18 ball itself, your target audience are literally, let me say, founders or aspiring founders that want a sense of community, but also while seeing people that are whether into what you're doing or doing what you're doing already or even ahead of them, or even if it's someone they're going to be impacting at the end of the day. I think I shared it immediately after the podcast, and that was immediately after the ball, because that was what I got from it. I met people that were fired in business than myself. I met people that, even though they are fired in business, the way I do business is still quite different
Different
because
from there.
I use like a lot of AI. We build AI automations for businesses, built for like logistic, healthcare sector, all those things. But when you now get to see someone else that is also doing his business in another limelight, it's like, oh, I could learn a lot from
And you
this,
could also
and
impact
I
in this
could
kind
also
of thing.
impact this person. So um, now that's linking it to their story, innit? Then initiate a plan to make it happen, and that's drafting the plan. Okay, this is the all we're using. This is that. This is the poster. This is the landing page people land on. All those things we put it together. Then we make all the necessary assets to push it out. Then we boost what works. So we followed this framework repeatedly, and it has gotten us the same results over and over again. So whether it is launching a client campaign or building a new product. So when you look at building, let's bring building a new product into context right now. So when we wanted to build Clypme, Moyo was in my
Who is Moyo?
Moyo is my co-founder. Surulua
Okay.
is one of the best things that has happened to me in quite a long time. But yeah.
I think I'm the best that happened to you.
Sorry, who are
But
you again?
continue.
Who are you
I
again?
can actually cut the camera and actually beat you up inside the studio.
But yeah, back to it. When we wanted to build Clip Me, Moyo came over, we're in my kitchen and we're just talking. But we had to get clarity on the app we're building in the first
Yeah.
place. Link it to, okay, what's the use case? What are people going to be using it for? And that's us linking it to the audience story. Then work on a PRD, which is creating the plan to make it happen. Then make it then now we are at the phase where we're moving from the making stage to the boosting stage, because Clip Me now, as you know, we've already gotten over 500 users. We've not launched yet. So it's just more of a we're in a testing phase. If I'm being completely sincere with that, because it's more of you're going to be using it for your event. I've already used it for my event. It works end to end. Now it's more about boosting it, scaling what works already. So yeah, the climb framework, I've already given us an event scenario. I've given us a product building scenario. Just pick any business. Just start with clarity first, then work it all the way up. Because if you're not clear on what you're doing and you start with making assets first, you just get
So
confused.
it's climb like you're climbing up.
Yeah, you have to climb up.
So what I want to ask you is basically simple. Do you use climb for Klarnow?
Climb is Klarnow. Klarnow is climb.
Exactly. It's a framework,
Yeah.
isn't it? I mean, for example, I'm into framework, supply chain, procurement, and all that. So, like for Klarnow, what framework are you using for Klarnow?
Climb.
Okay. Or there's a secret sauce that you don't want to tell outside.
It's climb, bro. Like
Oh,
literally
okay, it's
think
climb, bro. What
yeah.
is BRO then?
BRO means bro. Like when I'm saying I bro, you good. Babanji.
So, but you said it's climb, bro.
Yeah, it's climb, bro.
So is it climb or climb, bro?
It's climb, bro.
So what is the bro?
Like bro is you, bro. Like
Okay,
bro,
is
like
climb and me that you're using?
now when you take a look at things here, in the 19th century, when there was no light yet, there was something one man came up
There was
with.
never a time that there was no light, but continue.
There was a time there was no light, bro.
No,
God
that was the
said
first
let
thing God created.
God said let there be light in it.
Exactly. So since then there was light.
But there was no fire, there was no when I say light, I'm talking about electricity and all, innit?
That's not light.
But I drank water when I came here.
Light has been in existence from the one. But
No,
continue.
like I'm talking about electricity, bro.
You should mention it. It's not light.
Okay. I just need to drink water. Wait, now this podcast, what do you call the name of this podcast again? Is it
Why?
Hot Seat?
No, it's the
Because
box 18.
I'm getting odds, bro. It's more like you're not even asking me questions again. You're just tormenting me. I don't
How
know
am I
this guy.
tormenting you? I've been asking you questions about your business, and
No,
you've
you
been
just
answering.
said
No,
like
you're making a false statement on my podcast. It's false. When you say they
like
will not
right now
understand
it's
that,
our podcast because I'm here too.
it's actually not yours.
It's our podcast. Like my
No,
voice is there, my face is
no,
there.
it's not. There's no element of you in it because I can actually basically decide not to put it out tomorrow
It's going to be your choice, isn't it?
because it's mine
Yeah,
and ours, me and the box 18.
yeah. But it's an honor for us actually bringing ourselves here too.
Yes, it is, and I actually appreciate every single person that has been invited and people that have actually reached out to us to come to the pod. But as much as the box 18, yeah, I think for a very long time,
Mm,
I didn't even till now, not that I did not that for a very long time, till now, the box 18 is not owned. It's a company that is registered, but it's not owned. It's a collective. Everyone has a percent share. Because when the company was being created, there was actually I think this is the first time I'm saying this.
mm,
And the funny thing is that I'm not going to put it out on IG. It's only for people that are going to watch this podcast. There's a percentage for everyone
mm,
that is there. So if imagine if the business is 100% owned by someone,
mm.
there's already shares sold already, and that shares belong to the collective. So it gets to a point where everyone that basically supports the box setting or is in the venture gets something back.
How does that work?
Imagine you sell Klarnow and you give 1% for everybody that's ever hosted. No, Clypme. Imagine you sell Clypme, not Clypme, but imagine Clypme is a business that is registered and 1% is for every single person that has basically used the platform to put out an event before. So let's say if I'm coming to you to come and host an event and you are gaining £3, or let's say you're gaining £10, and imagine if £1 is going to people. So maybe that £1 is split into one pence.
Mm.
But imagine that,
Imagine, like I'm listening. Imagine
yeah.
that what?
Imagine like your gain is £9 and £1 is for the collective.
So the way box 18 is currently structured is you own it
I'm not
right now.
I'm the creative director.
Whose name is on the company's house
I'm
registered in the UK?
I'm not allowed to say.
Okay.
But I can tell you for a fact that there is a percent share for for people, the collective basically, and that's basically for the creative community. So one way or the other, everyone is going to benefit from the box 18. So imagine the box 18 is like 3 years from now, or maybe 2 or 3 years from now, you just heard that there is something for you. Why? Because at some point in time, you came to a box 18 event. We executed that in our last event. Basically, we gave like incentives out.
Mm.
Incentives came out from the money that we gained from our first year, and the shares was distributed to people.
Interesting.
So
So
basically,
it's more of like you value giving back to the community so much.
the reason why the community exists is just to basically help creatives. Basically, there's never a project that the box 18 has done that has been from a point of view where we want to gain. We
Mm.
gain at the end of the day, but it's not what we go into for every project we do is the client satisfaction. So I think I'm going off point now, but a client reached out to me earlier this year, I think around May. Person probably see this podcast, but I don't care. So they reached out to me and they wanted us to do like a job for them. So we gave them a quotation of what we are going to deliver.
Mm.
And then they told us this is what they have and this and that. And I told them straight on that I would prefer we do it for you for free than you for you to give us this thing. Why? Because when you give us like a lower amount than what we budget for what we are doing. Because whatever I give you as a quote is the quote. I'm never, if I tell you the price is this, I'm not taking 1 naira out again. Like I'm never going to come back to you and tell you, so the price of this thing is £45, and then I'm telling you 44. I'm going to tell you, yeah, bring 44. Why? Because from that £45, it's already like, for example, my ball was discounted. So it's discount price. So already, if you're paying, if you say you want to pay £44, it doesn't favor us because it's
Mm.
already discounted for you. So if I give you something, I don't want you to negotiate it down. What I've given you is what I've given you. I told them straight on, I'd rather do this thing for free than
Collect that money.
collecting that money, because that money was, I think, was about a few, not a few, but hundreds of pounds shy of what we would have done. And I told them it can't work because technically it doesn't favor like my like the brand, because what you're going to be putting out is going to be substandard than what's it called. I mean, as far as the box 18 is, you are not even delivering the actual industry standards. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
You are one of the top players. I can say that, at least for every project that I've actually delivered. The reason why we are not delivering top play like the players is because we don't have the top players clouds, and that's basically the honest truth. Every other cloud that is there, the difference is that the difference is just the cloud. Do you get? So if I'm going to be delivering for you the industry standard and probably at already a discounted price, I don't need to come and tell me this or that.
What's
I
industry standard again, though?
depend on the field. For example, I mean we do magazines, yeah. So imagine if I'm doing magazine for you and we are doing a video shoot. I can tell you for a fact that there's no magazine in the whole of Nigeria that does a video shoots, a proper video shoot for their clients. So
Wait,
since
do you do the magazine here in the UK or back in Nigeria?
we do it actually anywhere, just depending on where the creative is coming from for the quarter.
Okay.
So we've done 3 edition. One also the founders edition. We had another one for Active Boy of Lagos as an hype man. We had another one for Swavy, who's a Nigerian artist as well. So for those three people, we've had video shoots for them. There's no magazine even in the whole world.
Where does the magazine go to? Where does it get listed on? Like,
It's a
what's
digital magazine,
okay?
and then we do like video shoots for you to like tell your story in the best way possible. But yeah, let's come back to Klarnow. Today's not about the box 18.
Yeah, it was fun knowing more about the box setting, by the way.
So, like you talked about AI, and I think I want to talk about AI too because I think I have like a contrary opinion to like what's out there. I think I've like some time to time I've actually dropped like some kind of videos to my strict list. I think the people that enjoy to see the goofy me and like the intellectual me actually, because I need to be proud. I mean, come on, I'm
You're
not
not dumb,
dumb.
yeah.
Exactly. So I think most times, most people just see like another version of me. Maybe the corporate side. Some people see, the goofy me side. So it depends on what you're getting. But talking about AI, do you think AI is there yet? And do you think people are utilizing AI in the right way?
Do I think AI is there yet? I think we've gone past that particular question because AI is doing a lot of amazing stuff right now. When I say AI is doing a lot of amazing stuff, I'm not talking about AI slops. I'm talking about AI integrated fully into business workflows. Like, for example, Klarnow is literally an AI company. Like, we have our own in-house models and tools that we use off the back of using different open source and testing. I think one battle I was even having with my GBT yesterday was, wait, is Claude actually manipulating us right now? Because there's this Fibu 5 that came out and they took it back and now they brought it back again for people to be able to use it within the period of just, I think it was a week. It should be Claude,
When you
the
when you say GBT, do you mean Cloud or you mean ChatGPT?
I mean ChatGPT.
Okay.
So I use everything, trust me.
Okay.
But going back to Claudia, so they released Fibu 5 back for just a certain period of time. Now you now have to use it because you know it is going to go away and you have to use it through APIs and all. Now that's more of, in my own view, I would say it is a marketing strategy that boils down to creating scarcity of a particular product. Then there's now mythos as well that they are even unable to release to the public. But when you look at all these things, it's more of prompt engineering and harnessing, and it is I would not say it's not that deep because you have to actually learn and understand it to even be in the space in the first place. I feel people are just scratching the surface when it comes to AI and not implementing it fully. Now, let me use an actual use case scenario of how AI can actually be implemented in, let me say, the healthcare sector, because that's something we're currently working on, and it helps them with their onboarding. Now, if you're familiar with the UK, you know there's a rise in the employment of domiciliary carers. So people that do domiciliary care, go up and down and do all those things. Now, because there's increase in recruitment, meaning there's heavy workload on HR, meaning they get to start looking at document of both people that qualify and people that don't. But what we've created is an AI HR that stands in the middle of it. So the AI literally collects all the necessary files that the main HR will be asking. If the file is not complete, if there's any error, it does the pushback. Oh, you've not sent this. So the AI does all the back and forth of please send your document. And when it gets to the final HR, everything is already scrutinized and the person is just seeing the people that actually pass based on the criteria. And that's why it boils down to when you're actually applying for a job, because right now there's a lot of those tools that literally scrutinize CVs before they get out there. So
Yeah.
when you're applying for a job, I would say apply like a founder. Most people are still applying for jobs like it is way back. Right now, the only thing recruiters want to see, or if I'm even hiring someone within Klarnow, is I want to see, have you done this work? Um, can you actually do it repeatedly, or it was
Mhm.
a fling? So if you've, let me say, hosted an event once, you're not applying to become my events manager and I just employ you like that. But if I've seen you've hosted event, whether you make money off it is the skill set we're looking at, because now it can be, other side of things can be trained. And I think
Yeah.
attitude is also one thing that I will add to it when it comes to employability skill. Back to AI, as AI got into where AI is supposed to be right now, I think AI is getting there and we're still going to surpass it. Like, we are in an age right now where I can take this podcast off the back of you recording it and just put it into Google Omini and it does the final edit for us. No shades on you, way better than you.
It can't.
Should we do that after the podcast? Should we do
Yes.
a
I'll
test?
give you the file.
No, don't give me the file. I'm just going to show you how it works. So
No,
you get to figure
you
it
do
out.
it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Then I won't believe you.
I'll show you though.
You can't. That's it. There's no point in you showing me something I don't believe. You have to prove
So
what it is to me for me to believe in it.
for people that know Google Omini, please comment down below. Can this guy edit more than Google Omini?
I mean, if you believe Google Mini can do it better, you let's just give it a test run. You
Why
should be
not?
confident in what you believe in, isn't it?
I'm confident in what I believe in.
So why are you being scared right now?
I'm not being scared. I'm just not agreeing to doing something I don't want to do.
So that means you don't believe in it.
I believe in it, but I'm not going to be
First thing first,
editing. I'm not going to be editing your videos for free, David Sean.
you're not editing my videos for free. I can pay you for it if it's going to do it.
Okay.
I mean, first thing first, I want to talk about AI. When I ask you like, is it there yet? Is because I mean, no shades here. No shades,
Trade.
respectfully. No shades, disrespectfully. You people need to stop the AI flyers.
Which people?
You people generally like
Have you seen my flyers?
disrespectfully. You people need to stop AI flyers.
Have you seen my flyers?
You people.
I don't like answer that question.
You people. When
Look
I'm
at the
you
sum.
people see you
Look
people
at the
is
summer yard flyer, for
you people is
example.
collective, yeah.
Yeah.
You people is collective.
Summer yard flyer, everything end to end was all created with AI. What do you think about it?
It was obvious it was AI.
It's
Oh, wait, you do not know I know that it was created with AI. It was visible to everyone that it was created with AI.
summer yard flyers were created
Yes.
by AI. Okay.
It's that a flyer looks let me just say like in terms of AI flyers, yeah, some of that flyer stands out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It stands out, and this is not me trying to because first things first, it's not even looking grainy. But for me to pass a message out, for me to pass this message across is the fact that you actually need to stop using, like, disrespectfully, you
You
people need to
people,
stop.
you calm down.
You
Like,
people, like, obviously,
I don't think people should stop using AI to create flyers. I think people should just have a more creative workflows while using AI to create flyers.
nah.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Yeah, even though you've not actually allowed me land my point,
Okay.
which is basically me saying, what I mean, you people to actually stop putting out AI flyers is the fact that these flyers are actually terrible looking. They are not neat. They look grainy. They look dark. They look the same. And it looks like everyone is doing the same thing. And right now, AI, I feel like there's a misuse of AI generally. AI is actually very good. Like me, basically, I use AI, I use Copilot, I use Cloud, I use ChatGPT. There is another one that I use that I'm actually forgetting right now on the spot. But I use AI. In fact, I've used several AI tools that even people don't know it exists.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Just because like it's owned by some private organization that or some corporate organization that is not they are still developing and it's still there. It's still there, it's not actually out there. So people generally need to stop the old ChatGPT prompt, give me this, give me that. Because right now I could log into IG right now and I'm telling you, before I scroll two times, I'm seeing an AI flyer that is grainy and with the brush
I have a
paints.
question though.
Let me finish. And then it's an AI caption, and then is an AI song. So there is there is nothing original again. So I don't sometimes when I go on IG, I don't get human feel. Like I'm on IG, I'm not getting any human feel. I'm there, I'm probably seeing an AI song, and the AI songs right now are probably just made from Suno and they are all sounding the same. The what's it called? The captions and the emojis they're giving you people are the same. The what's it called? The flyers are they are all ChatGPT. And I just feel like there is laziness to work with AI. And that's why I say it's not they're not using it for the right thing. For example, there is Canva AI. Canva is free. There's Canva AI. If you create a what's it called? If I give you a prompt and you take it into ChatGPT and you take another prompt into Canva AI, you are most likely to get a better design from Canva than ChatGPT with the same prompt. Why? Because Canva AI was actually designed to do what?
Designs.
To design what?
These flyers and posters
Exactly.
and things.
So you can, like you said the other time, you said you're creating this tool for healthcare. If you're creating a tool for healthcare, you probably do put in some integrations, probably not for HR, but imagine you're creating an AI tool for interpretation for healthcare. You know, there is interpretation in healthcare, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're creating that, you probably put into consideration of putting prompts to identify allergies, putting prompts to identify like, oh, I'm allergic to penicillin, I'm allergic to paracetamol, I'm allergic to nuts. Do you get what I'm saying? But you can't expect ChatGPT to deliver the same work that the AI you're going to make specially for interpretation to do the same thing, even if you give it
Definitely.
the same prompt. Because when I was creating mine, I created it exactly for AI. Do you get what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah, it's something I mentioned earlier, and I said it's more about the workflow when you're using these tools. Um, so ChatGPT has the best image model in the world, and you can create a lot of amazing flyers using ChatGPT. And I'm going to give it to everyone for free right now. Never make an AI flyer that will look like AI. That's disrespectful and annoying to people that are viewing it. When you could literally just go on Pinterest or Instagram, and there are also other tools like Cosmos and all those things to get inspiration. Put it into ChatGPT. Like, it is very simple. This thing is very
I mean,
simple.
it boils down to the fact that graphic designers, even most graphic designers don't get inspiration to create from the scratch. What is create?
I don't like I designed for 3 years, yeah. So my journey started as a graphic
Yeah.
designer, and from the very first week of me designing, I got paid for it. But what did I do? Someone that time, Shema Kinje just became the governor of Oyo State.
No, not far away.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
A few years ago. Just
Yeah,
like 8
like
years ago.
2019 or
8 years
something.
ago.
So my uncle called me like, his group, they have groups in it. They want to do a banner for him, and he paid me 7,000 naira. I can remember. I printed for like 2,000 naira, so my gain on that project was 5,000. Right?
Yeah.
But gain one side, I like business, I like money, so you guys know. But gain aside, what I did was when he told me about that, I went on Google. That time it was Pinterest, Google, and there was no ChatGPT that would give you shortcut and all those. I went on Google, looked for banner, greeting banners and all those things. I saw one, I took it into Corel Draw. I used my pen to
I mean,
reshape it,
yeah.
then put the image
That's what
and
I'm saying.
so it's literally if we were using it like that as graphic designers, I feel that's the same way you should look at GBT. Before there was
Yeah.
Corel Draw, Photoshop. Now there's AI. Leverage it.
I feel like it's not I feel. It's still feeling. Do you get?
Mm,
But for a fact, I just feel like the use of AI flyers, if you can't get a good prompt, like give it to someone that maybe actually knows what they are doing. And if you want to create, I mean, Canva is for free. Do you know how? Like, I would back a simple design
mm,
over an AI flyer every single day. Why? Because people love growth, and that happens in business a lot. People don't understand that people love growth. Do you get what I'm saying?
mm.
And that's from a consumer perspective. I prefer to go to an event where I feel like, oh, we are growing sometimes, than to go for an event that I feel like I might not be. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I've seen multiple people that prefer to go to Club 94 than Afro Nation. Do you know how weird that sounds?
Mm.
Because they feel some sense of I belong here.
Sense of belonging in it.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like there's a sense of yeah, they're still new on the market, or yeah, it's trying to whatever it is. I just feel like if you want to actually stand out with your business, it takes you. In fact, you can create on what's it called your notes app. Make it black background. Just create something
Take
to
a
announce.
screenshot
Exactly. Take a screenshot and write it and say, "Oh yeah, this part is coming so date." Than to use AI to
or
announce it
use
first
pen
off.
and paper, write, take picture. Like there are different ways to promote your
There are
stuff.
different ways, like
Mm.
and like you said, you could always grab things from Pinterest to use.
Inspo.
I just feel like it's disrespectful to people for you to tell me to come to your event and pay you £10 or £15 and your flyer is AI. Respectfully, I'm not going to be showing up if I see that it's looking grainy and
Yeah, you guys stop AI slops. I don't like AI slops.
in fact I'm
Use
never
AI
posting
to
that.
design. I'm not with David Sean on saying don't use AI to design. But when you're using AI to design,
I technically feel like maybe you people should even stop the
don't
over
stop.
excessive use of AI, because right now, like I said, I promise you, I can log into Instagram now and show you. He said I'm seeing. It's not even. He said that like my first 3 posts or my first 2 posts. He said AI flyer, AI caption,
Or
AI
maybe
music.
or maybe the image of those girls that or boy and girl that are on the tower thing. You know
I mean,
that
that one is
trend.
a
You know
trend.
that
That's
trend.
a trend. That's a trend. I mean, I
Yeah.
can't. I mean, I'm just
But AI is making the trend more trendy,
hater.
innit?
I hate when I want to eat. I eat my full chest here, but
Mm,
I hate that thing. But I feel like it's a trend. It's just like people just doing bust down challenge. Do you get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, I mean that one can pass.
I did it
But
anyways. So.
I mean, but I mean, let me try and reduce the volume of this thing so it doesn't come out. But I promise you, okay, this first post is this an ad, this third one. But I promise you, like, I can't scroll already. I'm already seeing AI caption, AI music, and AI music are so very stupid. They
I
sound the
don't.
same.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to AI music nowadays. You know?
You probably won't pay attention, but I can promise you that you've heard a lot. There is one that I heard a few days ago. Whoever they feed you, they control you. Something kind of bullshit, crappy messages. I'm just like, what are you people doing? And then they go for cheeky ass lyrics that you would probably relate
I
to.
think this guy is eating on people creating with AI. Please don't stop creating with AI.
They use some cheeky lyrics, something like, if you build your business, one day it go better. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck, bro?
bro. Like you even remember it. That means it works, bro.
No, it doesn't.
But you
It's
actually,
terrible.
but you remember it. Do
I
you know how many other people will see
No,
it?
I'm just saying like the lyrics. That's how they sound. The lyrics sound like, oh, if you wake up one day now for night you go sleep. What the fuck? Just shut the fuck up, bro. Like, and I mean, aside that, there's some music that I mean we are deviating now, but there's some music that I hate them so much. I hate Ozu poverty music, like all the if I don't get money, waiting we gain and like
But you know you're already shooting. You're throwing some shade. You're not supposed to.
oh, true. I'm not
Like
supposed to.
yeah, like at the end of the day, this is a one collective community of.
Nah, bro. I mean, I'm human. I can't agree with I can't agree with everything that everyone does. So if
But
you,
but you just sang a song that I love so much, and you said you don't like it.
I don't because it is me. I don't like it.
Okay,
And
it's David
and
Sean.
what was it called? This song too. Who's your guy? What the like? These songs are actually I hate their lyrics. Who's your guy? Now only me while like they just
This
sound.
part of the podcast blow my face.
It's not happening. But yeah, back to where back to where we're coming from. Yeah, I just feel like people need to like tone down the over excessive use, and
I feel people just need to learn how to use AI better
or maybe
and
they should just
use
stop. They should not
no.
learn. They
They
should
should learn
stop.
how to use it better.
And
And we have like tools like Xsuite. I think Xsuite is one of the best tools for me for
Xfeed
my own
AI is
creative
actually very cool.
for my own creative workflow because now I can create like 3D animations, I
Yeah,
create 3D motion
and
video
it
explainers
creates
and all
good
those
sound
things.
as well.
Good
I can tell you for a
sound,
fact.
11 labs because it's integrated with
Do
most
you
of
think I'm
these things.
gatekeeping it? Because if I use AI for some kind of things and I don't want them
You don't
to,
want like I feel like some people using like if you use AI as much as I use AI, has your ChatGPT ever told you to go rest before?
I don't think I would use ChatGPT to a point where it tell me to go and rest
Yeah, I have.
because my I'm I don't want to say this, but I'm smarter than AI, like a million.
Cap. Big cap. No, you said we were going to be capping on this episode, didn't it?
No, I'm
That's one
actually
of the cap, bro.
nah.
Yeah.
I'm actually smarter than AI. It might be more intelligent because of the vast knowledge that he has on things that I would be ignorant of. Do you get? Because I could basically ask ChatGPT, for example, if I don't know what Xfeed is, what is Xfeed? Can I upload video there and it will change some things? And then you tell me yes. I'm probably ignorant of that, but I tell you for a fact, I am smarter than AI.
So when I was doing offline marketing, yeah, that time when we used to knock on doors, there was one of my
You think I'm not smarter
senior.
than AI?
Now I'm driving somewhere in it. There was one of my senior partner, and he said something about you not knowing what you don't know, and you cannot know what you don't know unless
Obviously.
you learn to know what you don't know. And the more you learn, the more you become dumb because you have to be dumb first to be smart. Now with AI, bro, I'm telling you the amount of things that AI can do. People are not scratching the surface at all. So when you say you're smarter than AI, like you can build a whole word stimulation, you can build landing pages in seconds, you can turn raw ideas into animated
That's
videos.
not being smart though. What do you think being smart is?
What's been smart to you? Like I want to know why did you say you're smarter than AI? Because AI has more. I'm not saying there's the
Let me
human
tell you,
touch to it.
let me
You
tell you,
using AI,
let me tell you what being smart
let me
is.
finish this statement here. You using AI is smarter than you on your own. Like you plus AI and you on your own. Which one is smarter? You plus AI or just you?
It depends on the context.
The,
Wow.
just
Wow.
yes or no, yes or no. Or which
Who is
one?
the deciding
Pick.
factor at the end of the day?
Who's the deciding factor? The results you get off the back of it.
No. The deciding factor is still me.
Oh, you, yeah. You
Exactly.
using AI or you without using AI.
I'm still the person, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what AI is, yeah. If you give there's something one of my favorite rappers said. He said, give $1 billion to a monkey and it's still going to remain a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Give mon- give AI to a monkey, give AI to a Dumbo, give AI to me. We can't get the same two results.
Definitely.
So the difference is that I am smart because that AI is never going to give that monkey an idea to do something like this. Most of my ideas still come from my head. It doesn't
Yeah.
come from AI. So why should I give my credit that AI is smarter than me? I don't think there's an AI that can ever be smarter than me.
I think there are AI that are currently existing that are smarter than you in
No,
terms of the job you do right now.
no.
AI can actually do some of the jobs you
They can
guys
probably do
do
all.
better than you.
They can probably do all. But my name is David Sean, one of one, one of none.
Nice
And
to meet you too.
and I don't think any AI, because at the end of the day, AI is not self-driven. Like it's not self-operated.
It depends on, like, that's what I'm saying,
Everything
bro.
see, everything
You
is
is
built.
there's a level, like there's a level you use this thing and you understand exactly where I'm coming from.
Who
There are
uses
workflows.
who creates the workflow?
I've created quite a few. I have Goodness Loop. I have like
You.
different workflows I
You.
currently use.
And that workflow, you can make that workflow dumb, right?
I can make it dumb. What do you mean?
Like if you wanted to do dumb things, you can make it do dumb things.
Yeah, I can.
So when you
But
start
why would
doing
I want to make it do dumb things?
exactly, you start doing dumb things, who is now the smart one? You or the AI? So is the AI smarter than you then?
Is AI smart? Yeah, AI is definitely smart enough.
When that AI start doing smart things,
Hmm.
it's doing the smart things because you are using it to do
So
smart things.
I don't know how far you've gone with using AI, but
No, I'm
you know you
asking you a
can replace
question,
your
not
brain.
me.
No, yeah, calm down. Like you know you can replace your brain in AI right now. Like we have that loop already
Yeah, to
where
let AI think for you.
not think for you on get context into more of why you do what you do, how you do what you do, give it memory,
You
it
don't.
stores the
I don't think
memory.
you're getting the
So it's
picture.
still you.
You're not getting the picture I'm
Like
painting.
people, the picture I'm trying to paint is I'm trying to even kick what you said. I'm trying to push it out of the way, and I'm telling you, people using AI would definitely be smarter than people not using
But
AI.
that's not the
So it's
point,
not
though.
about
That
just
was
the
not the that was
AI.
not the point.
And if you're not a professional in any field, like if you don't know anything, if you're a dumb person and you go on AI and you actually spend your time to learn and understand things,
How
there
can
are
you
two
how
ways.
can you learn to spend time and understand if you're dumb?
That's it, you're dumb then. There are two ways about it.
Exactly.
There are
So
two ways though. It's either you become a student of the game, you
see,
go on Claude right
wait,
now,
wait, wait, wait.
your most
I
pressing
feel like you
question,
answered the
you
question already with the question he asked me, but you still don't get the full picture. And that's why we are probably going to close it off here. Which
okay.
is basically you said something, you said between me, a standalone, and me and AI standalone, and AI standalone. That's like three different elements. Which one is smarter? One, AI cannot act. It's basically like the law that they created cannot act unless acted upon. What is creation? To create is to destroy.
Mm,
That's basically every creative work.
mm,
If you're creating on a blank white paper sheet on Canva to create something, you're basically destroying that sheet to create something else.
mm,
So every creation is basically to destroy.
mm.
So if to create is to destroy, if AI basically is a tool that's created by people or created by other people, because AI did not come out from anybody.
There's accumulation of intelligence over the years, you know.
Exactly. So being smarter doesn't mean I know more or I can do more, or it basically enhances or helps me, obviously, because I'm a good user of AI and I use it in the best way possible. But I can tell you for a fact that
What's the craziest thing you've done with AI? What's the
let me
most?
I'm not going to say, but like let me just finish off what I want to say, which is basically my answer is the same. If you tell your AI some certain information, your AI is as smart as what you feed it.
David Sean, there's a conclusion I'd like us to come. Let's to wrap this up here. I think I'll just break it down into I'll use three personals here. So there's myself, the way I use AI.
Mm-hmm.
There's Moyo, the way Moyo uses AI.
Mm-hmm.
And there's someone that, let me say, it does not have context. There's no creative background, no professional knowledge. You just know, oh, ChatGPT yen kinon shembe. ChatGPT yen kinon shembe. Most of the people that chat with ChatGPT using that, those are the people that end up creating all these AI slop flyers that you're saying. That's number one. Those
I
are the
know people
people.
that are in that actually sound and they still create slows, but let's
No,
go
I'm
on.
not saying they are not sound. I'm talking about creative background, bro. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
I
like
know top creatives
workflows.
that use AIs to but continue.
I use AI, bro, a lot.
No, like that they still create AI slops, but continue.
Okay.
I understand the context.
Then that's the kind of person that would ask AI for relationship advice, ChatGPT. What do I do to my boyfriend? My boyfriend just said this. But when you look at Moyo context of using AI, Moyo is a developer, and we've been for the past 1 year now we've been building together. The way Moyo uses AI is different from the way I use AI. I use AI for more of strategy, go to market strategy, all those things. Moyo uses AI for development. On a normal day, these things it will take us way
So now
longer.
let me ask you a question. Do you think AI is doing what you want what based off your knowledge? If the AI is as smart as you don't as you, since you don't understand my context, yeah, those
That's why we have
people
Claude skills.
exactly both the people creating AI slobs, if the AI is as smart as you, don't you think the AI is going to tell him that how about this prompt? Because people are complaining about AI slobs.
That's why we have Claude skills
So
and
you agree with me that
GBTs.
so basically what I'm telling you is basically what you're agreeing to because my note is basically simple that as far as
It's
AI
a
depends
blank
on the
canvas.
use.
Yeah.
And the use is basically how intelligent or how smart you are. Because if you are not as smart as you should be, or you are not as skilled as you should be, you can't use AI. Because one is the fact that I'm going to wrap it up here. People use AI now to do one of the simplest things in healthcare right now is to create minutes,
Mm.
meeting minutes, right? Why do minutes still different? Why are they still different from each other? Because why? People think that all I just need to do is to feed the information. Let me just give you an information. But me, I want to literally that, okay, AI, this is what I want to do. This is how I used to do it. This is why you need you to give me. So for your AI to even be as smart as you think you should want it to be, you also have to be smart. Thank you
If we
very
go back
much.
to the no. If we
No,
go
no,
back,
we have to end it
we will end soon.
because it looks like we're in the same loop
No,
and
we're
you
not in
don't
the same
understand.
loop
No,
though.
I don't think you
We
understand me
I
though.
understand you perfectly. I think we've gone from David Sean AI and versus AI. I understand where you're coming from right now in it, and that's more of you as a person. You have to be intelligent enough to actually
I
use
mean, you
AI
have to
in
be
the first
skilled
place.
because
Yeah.
even Canva, for you to even use Canva, that's why we are different from each other. For there are a lot of people. I don't think an artist that I mean, let's not go deep, but for
There's something I wanted to drive out when I said let's not stop yet. Yeah, is during the last ball
Mhm.
when Idowu was speaking and he was saying how he currently use AI.
Yeah,
You know, there's a prompt you give to your GBT, like a universal prompt
yeah,
where you go to the settings and set is like,
obviously.
okay, this is
I want you
exactly
to be very
be
harsh on me, be
yeah,
truthful.
my own. Yeah, I not tell it to be ash because man, I don't like people talking to me anyhow.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, like for my own is more of a CEO level strategist. Both my Claude
Do you say C or SEO?
CEO,
Okay.
so CEO level strategists, both my Claude and my GBT, they have that context already. So
Mm-hmm.
even when you're prompting my AI and you're prompting your AI, you're getting two different results.
So if you think the AI was smart, why did the AI tell you from the start that let's do it in a CEO way?
But it's still smart though.
You gave I never said AI is not smart. I'm just telling you that it's very dependent on who you actually are. That's why we will always keep getting different results. For example, if and only if you want to create a ball and I want to create a ball and we give it to AI, we would obviously keep getting different results because what you're going to feed into it determines your outcome.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Klarnow. For you to get anything, you have to get clarity. And how can you get clarity? Is on you. If I start Klarnow today, even using climb strategy, and that's why I asked you the question: do you use climb strategy? And you say yes. Even if I use climb strategy, I will not get what you're getting
Yeah, I think
because
it boils
why?
down to your journey, personal. Like
It's
your creative journey is
exactly
quite different, and
so.
the way you approach it will be different.
That is why I can never, because AI cannot be smarter than me because I'm probably going to tell AI that, oh, this was happening. But AI does not understand that Goodness Olaale came to my ball and he told me a few minutes ago that he's looking forward to another one. He didn't experience it with me while I went to his event. He didn't experience me probably driving him around town. So he's not actually experiencing it. It still depends on what I'm feeding the AI. Do you get what I'm saying? And these
Definitely.
are I'm now saying this in the level of like the granular, like the ground level. I'm not kind of the people using AI in the grand scale to do a lot of things right now. But like in the ground level where we are in the base form, it still depends on what you feed it. You still have to be smart to use it. Even your phone, there are million things that your phone can do that you have no idea about.
I think I would completely agree with you now. I'd say yes, you're smarter than AI.
Don't agree. I used
Which
to
one
agree.
is which one is don't agree? Sometimes they take compliments. I've noticed this about you. You don't take compliments well, bro. Calm down. There's something else. There's this girl I'm actually following on socials right now. I think she's building Vine. And what you just said is similar to what she said. And it's like she just finished a meeting with someone, and the amount of intelligence that was given to her from that meeting is not an intelligence AI would have, because AI did not live that life. Because now looking at for example, if I get a meeting with someone like Chris Doe, I love Chris Doe so much, Chris Doe would impact me more than spending hours on ChatGPT would. And when you look at my own workflow, the reason why my ChatGPT would actually max me out is because we work with, like, let me say, multiple clients, and we're creating multiple strategies at the same time. Now, those are the kind of things that we can actually, and even creatives listening to this right now, can actually leverage AI and do. I've created my own custom GBT poster creator as well. Like, you can use it to create amazing posters
I think
that would
I
not look
finally,
like AI
I finally
posters.
know what we're going to name this podcast is, and it's basically I'm smarter than AI. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning into the box sitting. I think this is the first time that I started a podcast without properly telling you this is the vision, one of one, one of none, because I feel like you guys should get used to it at this point because obviously it's David Sean, one of one, one of none. I'm going to be signing out, but before I sign out, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share on our YouTube, and also follow our socials at the box 18 underscore. I keep doing this and sign. I don't know why I keep doing this. Where does it come from?
I think one thing I would like to add, because this guy brought me on his show, he did not even give me water. I had to go to get water in the freezer myself. But yeah, Klarnow AI is dropping soon. Thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much. I don't know what to say again. I think this is the point where I just like relax and just let the time pass. Will this be the first episode that's going to last over 40 minutes?
Have we done 40 minutes already?
I think we've done almost an hour.